Hey you guys, I have really wanted to share with you some of my favorite anti-inflammatory cookbooks. And those of you who don't know, my name is Jenny Carr. I am an author of an international best-selling book called Piece of Cake, The Secret to an Anti-Inflammatory Diet, right here. It is a cookbook. Hey Jess. It's the first half is all about how to swap out the top 6 inflammatory foods, and the second half is full of really beautiful recipes. Some are comfort foods, some are yummy treats and desserts, and then there's breakfast and smoothies and all kinds of good stuff. But what do I say when I mean anti-inflammatory? So before I show you my favorite cookbooks, here's what I mean when I say anti-inflammatory, and I am specifying because there is no organization that tells us what anti-inflammatory mean. And when you Google anti-inflammatory recipes and foods online, sometimes you'll get foods or recipes that use organic cane sugar or whole wheat flour. These are inflammatory foods. Sometimes you'll see recipes that just are normal recipes, but they enhance the spices using turmeric or cinnamon or cayenne, black pepper. All of those have anti-inflammatory properties. But as an inflammation expert, I am trained to help people reverse chronic symptoms without feeling overwhelmed and deprived. And the fastest way to reverse chronic symptoms is to remove the top 6 inflammatory foods and swap them out with options that taste similar but don't inflame. So you don't feel deprived, right? And so, without further ado, I'm going to turn this around and show you. I love cookbooks, and we're not going to go over all of these, right? But there are a few that are free of those top 6 inflammatory foods, which is processed sugar, wheat, cow dairy, refined oils, genetically modified foods, alcohol, and GMO foods, which is often corn, soy, wheat. Those are the 3 most genetically modified foods on this planet. There's many others, but those are the ones to really stay on the watch for. Some of these books that I'm going to show you, or some of them are more strict than that. Most of them follow those guidelines. There might be a recipe or two where you need to swap out an ingredient, but most of these that I'm showing you actually follow that approach. So the first, which is a bit more stringent, is the Whole30 approach. Many people have come to me and asked me to help them, to coach them when they finish the Whole30 because they don't know what to do and they feel like it was too strict. So I don't follow this approach exactly, but there are some really fun recipes. Let's see if I can turn it in here. Sauteed kale with almonds, roasted spaghetti squash, green cabbage slaw with lemon oil. Some really pretty pictures. Cauliflower mash. Love cauliflower mash. Balsamic roasted sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts. Just a lot of fun ideas. Look at that. Yum. That are free of the top 6 inflammatory foods. And even more, like I said, they're pretty strict, but there's some fun recipes in there. The next that I want to show you is the Autoimmune Paleo Cookbook. This is a fun one. There are loads of different recipes, and I like this because it sticks to those top 6 inflammatory foods that I talk about. You guys, this is one of my all-time favorite recipes. It is so simple. Cinnamon ginger baked pears. So you take coconut concentrate, pears, coconut oil, lemon juice, cinnamon, ginger, and sea salt. You slice the pears, coat them with coconut oil and lemon juice, sprinkle the spices on, and add the coconut concentrate, hey Mel, and bake it. It is insane. It's so good. You guys, if you are watching this, please say hello in the comments below so that Facebook algorithm make sure this stays available. Salmon chowder, like deliciousness. There's so many really amazing, fun recipes in here. Mushroom stuffed Cornish hens. Garlic sage chicken patties. How yummy is that, right? Cauliflower fried rice. So a lot of really delicious recipes in the Autoimmune Cookbook. This one is super fun. I love Danielle Walker, Against All Grain. She's a New York Times bestselling author. She has another one called Celebrations, which is super fun because it is for those of you who eat this way. You may find that, look at that cake. You may find that when it's time for holidays, you're like, I don't really know what to say. Hey, Mel. Mel says, hey, hello. So glad I got to hear you live. Thanks for coming. So many corn dogs. How fun is that for a kid's birthday party, right? So she breaks this up by celebration. So you've got birthday parties here, where there's a bunch of different cake recipes. You've got little burger bites. You've got the corn dogs. You've got B&J sandwiches, fruit kebabs, veggie dips. Look at these cakes. I just love the photos in cookbooks. I really do. And then recipes for all of the cakes and just a bunch of really fun. And then you've got 4th of July. So all kinds of different celebrations in here that, again, are free of those top 6 inflammatory foods. A new book. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, so the medical medium. He's a very popular man right now, Anthony Williams, New York Times bestselling author. He has another one that's on the liver cleanse, and he has some really interesting theories. But look at this. Oh, Jess, you made this for me the other night. Sweet potatoes stuffed with braised cabbage. Oh, you could put some clean meat on there. Just really fun, delicious sprout-filled colored mango wraps. So again, just really fun, yummy recipes with great dressings. Hey, Jan, happy to see you here. You guys, if you're showing up, please say hello so that Facebook knows to keep this going. This is those of you who are in my Have It All 9-week online coaching program, Simple Green Smoothies by my buddy Jen Hansard. Has so many amazing smoothie recipes, and I mentioned her today, so I wanted to show this to you. She just has like limitless all kinds of different smoothie recipes. And then look at some soups even. She has another another book that just came out called Simple Green Meals, I believe. I have that somewhere. Those meals don't all follow the same guidelines that I teach, but the Simple Green Smoothies does. This one is really fun if you have kids or you like kid foods, paleo kids. Oh my gosh, my kids love some of these. So one of their favorites is chicken nuggets. Look at how delicious that is. So the ingredients is chicken breast. Of course, you want to do organic, pasture raised, sea salt, onion powder, garlic powder, ground black pepper, avocado oil or coconut oil, because those are the best that can be heated. Instead of tapioca, it's a bit harsh, so I like to do cassava, coconut flour, potato starch, and full-fat coconut milk. And you can make these yummy chicken nuggets. And these are, look at these meat pockets. How great is that to get some clean, if you're using grass-fed meat, some clean meat, and make these yummy meat pockets. We made these vanilla wafers the other day that taste delicious. There's how many ingredients? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingredients. Oh, orange dreamsicle gummies. This is kind of like my protein gummies. It uses gelatin, which is a nice source of protein. It's kind of fun. What else is in here? I haven't tried these yet, but the kids marked this as something they wanted to make. Some soft pretzels. It uses water, apple cider vinegar, sea salt, 1 packet of gluten-free quick-acting yeast, maple syrup, an egg, potato starch, cassava, psyllium husk, coconut flour, avocado oil, baking soda, sea salt. So all kinds of really fun. S'mores. Look at how fun would this be. This is actually a bit more in depth because you have to make the all this stuff, but really fun for the summertime. She has a lot of really great recipes. Hi, Debbie. Thanks for joining. If you're watching, please say hello so that Facebook knows to comment. We're looking at recipe books that are remove the top 6 inflammatory foods, processed sugar, wheat, cow dairy, GMOs, refined oils, alcohol, and wheat, if I didn't already say that. This is I Love Everyday Detox by Megan Gilmore. She's phenomenal. Really delicious, fun recipes. And here, banana soft serve ice cream, What else? Sorbet, maple mustard salmon, easy coconut curry, vegan mac and cheese, cauliflower fried rice. That's popular in a lot of these. Lentil chili, classic guacamole. What else is in here? Salad dressings, blender banana pancakes, caramelized onion red bell pepper frittata. There's just a lot of fun. Cinnamon coffee cake with macaroon crumble. Ooh, I didn't even see that before. That looks amazing. So a lot of really fun recipes here. I love Elena, paleo cooking from Elena's pantry. She has so many delicious so here's a spicy chai, dandelion root coffee if you're looking for a warm beverages, a paleo hot chocolate, flourless nut-free brownies, that's amazing, chocolate mint cookies, coffee ice cream, hello, yum. And again, if you look at the ingredients, right, so for example, peach cherry crisp is frozen peaches, a bag of frozen cherries, arrowroot powder, vanilla extract, almond flour, baking soda, sea salt, coconut oil, honey, and sliced almonds. All of these are free of those top 6 inflammatory foods. How do you add all of this to your diet and make it a way where you can feel consistent, where you're consistently eating this, is an entirely different, so that's where I really help out people in my 9-week online group coaching program called Have It All, where we learn, not only we go week by week taking out each of the top inflammatory foods one at a time, finding swaps, giving you amazing recipes, not only from my book, but just all kinds of recipes that people find and share, as well as grocery store food swaps, so that you can make anti-inflammatory eating a reality for you consistently, not for a week or two, or not just for the 30 days, for whole 30. It becomes a lifestyle and something that you can do without feeling overwhelmed and deprived. Again, my name is Jenny Carr. I'm the international best-selling author of Piece of Cake, The Secret to an Anti-Inflammatory Diet, where Vannie Harry, New York Times bestseller of The Food Babe, gave me advanced praise. The Food Babe, you guys, if you do not follow her and you're interested in really being a renegade researcher and learning about all kinds of hidden chemicals and toxins in our food, that is what Vannie Harry does. She dives deep and has petitioned many really big food corporations to change the way the ingredients they put into some of their food, especially when it comes to like really high toxins found in pesticides, which is very cool. So those are a few of my favorite things, my favorite recipes. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please say hello. Tell me where you're zooming in from and which book looks the best. I am excited to hear from all of you, and we'll see you soon. Have a great day.